Alright, so I'm sure if you're a big New Vegas fan who roams the internet quite a fair bit, you've probably heard of this, kind of article on this news quite a bit, but if you're not, basically what is currently being reported right now that is that Fallout New Vegas 2 could actually be in really early development, and apparently there's actually a lot of evidence to kind of support this theory. We've been hearing about stuff like this for a long time, but it never really seemed true. But it seems like this article and the most recent news that we're hearing seems like it could actually be the realest and most possible chance we've ever actually come close to, something like seeing a situation like this. So I thought, you know what, let's just go over the article and see what's going on, see if any of this is true or whatever it may be, this and that. So I guess without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Alright, here we are on the article. I'm really interested to see what is this really going to all be about. I don't even know at this point. Fallout New Vegas 2 is reportedly in very early talks at Microsoft. Journalist claims Obsidian could work on a sequel to the classic RPG, and this is by Jordan Midler. Now, hey mate, I'm just going to give you a little thing right here. If you are lying, the internet is gonna come for you, because bro, I wouldn't wanna lie about something like this. I don't think he is, because geez, that would be a very tough thing. But he says a sequel to the Fallout New Vegas is in very early talks at Microsoft, according to a journalist speaking on his premium Giant Bomb show. Grubnax, paywalk transcribe of VGZ VentureBeat's Jeff Grubb, claimed that the original developer Obsidian could create a sequel to the classic RPG that it's under the same license as holder Bethesda. This is very early, but people have begun talks about these words in sentences, and these words are Obsidian and New Vegas 2, Grubb said. Okay, so apparently this is by a dude named Grubb, it's not by the Jordan bloke. I think the Jordan bloke just made the article, so there you go. We're talking years and years away. There's at least an interesting conversations happening about making something like this actually a reality. Grubb added, a lot of people at Microsoft think that it could work, and there's a lot of interest to make it happen. Fallout New Vegas is a 2010 action role-playing game developed by Obsidian Entertainment and published by Bethesda Softworks. To put this into perspective, right, the way I see it is Bethesda was sold to Microsoft for $8 billion. Microsoft are not going to waste this Fallout IP for another 5 to 10 years like it's rumored to. In realism, there's still Starfield to come out this year, Elder Scrolls 6 to probably come out in 2 years, a Starfield sequel maybe 3 years after that. So realistically, you're looking at maybe 10 years from now till we even think of the next Fallout game. With the way that they're going, it could legitimately be 5 to 10 years. That's how long it could take for them to make a new Fallout game, Bethesda. So that's why it'd be really interesting for Obsidian to actually work on the game aside, because they've got a bunch of different studios making these smaller games, but I believe the Outer Worlds 2 is supposed to come out at the end of 2022. I could be wrong. Maybe 2023. But once they're done with that game, they'll probably have a clean state to kind of do whatever they want. And they might want to take a break from Outer Worlds. Think about it like this, it's been so long since they made New Vegas, I'm sure they'd love to re-explore the idea, and it would make a whole lot of sense to go and do that. So I'm just really interested to see how this, of course, goes. Back in 2013, Obsidian CEO Fergus Urquhart claimed he was keen to create a sequel to New Vegas, and shared some ideas of his follow-up. Oh, we'd love to do Fallout New Vegas 2, it'd be awesome. If I think we're going from Fallout 1 to Fallout 2, we tried to associate the two areas somewhat closely. It wasn't just, oh, we're going to do this 2,000 miles from here. So I think we were to do Fallout New Vegas 2 or just a new Fallout, we would probably separate it from the internal team at Bethesda. Wow. So are they thinking about doing their own little thing? I don't know. Would keep it on the West Coast because we're West Coast people. They're East Coast people, so it makes sense. That is very true. Bethesda have done Washington DC, why I have to add an absolute brain malfunction? Boston and West Virginia, right? They're the three ones, and they've explored Pittsburgh, Bar Harbor in Maine, and a couple other different places here and there, right? I think it would be really interesting, because we all know Bethesda are most likely going to be doing Fallout 5 in New York. I think it's just pretty obvious. If they don't do New York, it'd probably be the Midwest or Florida. I think it'd actually make a lot of sense for New Vegas 2 to actually be Nevada and, of course, Las Vegas. But could it explore California, like, really in depth, similar to how Fallout 1 and 2 did? I think that'd be really interesting if they did something like that. They said Microsoft acquired Obsidian in 2018, the corporation, then ZeniMax parent company Bethesda Softworks in 2021. The move saw Xbox Studios grow from 15 to 23 development teams, with the addition of Bethesda Studios, id Software, ZeniMax, Arcane, Machine Games, Tango, Alpha Dog, and Roundhouse Studios. So there's a lot to kind of talk about here. I think that it would make sense. So let's just say they finish Outer Worlds in 2022, right? They release this game. I don't know when it's coming out. I would assume maybe this year. And then what they say is, alright, we've done that. Let's get this going. Like, Bethesda can't really say shit anymore, you wouldn't think, because, like, Bethesda is owned by Microsoft now, and so is Obsidian. So surely, Microsoft would be like, well, we bought you now. You don't really have too much say in this. This is what the fans want. This is what's going to make us a lot of money, and Obsidian know how to make a good game. What is stopping us from doing this? And Bethesda would be like, and that's how that conversation would go. So basically what I think could maybe then happen is, of course, they, maybe start development in 2023 on New Vegas 2, get everything done, and by 2025, we could have a new Fallout game. And I think that's realistically a really good thing. And then you could drop hints in 76 to the game, this and that, and then you could even tie in 76 to New Vegas somehow, like, I don't know, keep 76 going somehow. I don't know what they do with that. But I think there's a lot of really interesting things to maybe continue to talk about with this topic. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to comment your thoughts and opinions on this down below. Are you guys interested in seeing a New Vegas 2? Do you guys think this article is all truth, or do you guys think that this is just never going to come out? What are your thoughts and opinions? Let me know, all of that down below. Don't forget to subscribe to my sports channel, my IRL/vlogging channel, and my podcast channel. All of them will be linked in the description down below. But as I was saying, please make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and comment. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.